Hi everybody, welcome back to Farmers. I'm Patricia, your trusted pharmapreneur, and in this video I want us to recap on 2024 and share a few highlights of what's happened this year and what to look forward for next year. So I made a few notes. I have them here on my phone, and I'm just gonna go through. Actually, there are pictures, but the picture will remind me of the event, and that's when I can discuss it and just like point that out. So the first picture I have here is one of the adverts for the one-year placement that Pharmers Academy launched this year. I think that was one of my favorite highlights for Pharmers Academy, to launch an actual placement program, like an actual internship for 12 months. You get to do RA work with Pharmers Academy for clients, for us. Like, I think that was so groundbreaking, and I'm really proud of that program. I wish I had interviewed our residents. Maybe they can give you guys a sneak peek actually of how their interpretation and perspectives of the program has been. But I could tell you for free, they're super excited. They got to do so many things thus far. We had big clients. We did work for clients like Servier and many others, just in regulatory affairs and pharmacovigilance. In complementary medicines, we registered a lot of patient products for clients. It's been an interesting ride, to be honest. So if you were ever wondering about that one-year placement, ROP, you need to get on it because it's going to be litty next year. I mean, the official SAPRA endorsement with the training that we had in November, that was like super, super great stuff. So I'm super happy and proud of that. And then the second highlight has to be the talk. We presented a talk, Pharmers presented a talk at the Ring Farm Expo. I think this was in May earlier this year. So I was invited to give a talk about the NHI and how pharmacists can gear up to that, what it is, what the perspectives are, how to position yourself to win and to gain and to benefit from it, from your pharmacy, how to set up your clinics. Like, that was really super insightful, even for me. I really loved and enjoyed that. And then the next highlight here is the exit plan webinar. So I also got to speak at, was it SMU? Yes. There was an exit plan webinar planned, which I also got to speak at, just to encourage the final year students. That was really great. I always love to share my insight. You know, having been in an industry for over a decade, you really have a good amount of information, and to share that to the people coming right behind you is, to me, invaluable. I always look towards those that are ahead, and I would really have appreciated that for me at the time when I was still starting off. So that was really fun. The next thing here I see is, we had an election prayer. This was just to really focus on what's important, to usher in the supernatural. We often forget that we are living in this world, but everything is spiritual. Everything comes from the external spiritual world into this physical world. And so this prayer really helped zone in, focus on what was important, and ask for God's blessings, really. And then we had our new Minister of Health, who was the previous Minister of Health. So that was fun. We wished him well and hope that he will continue pushing the interests of pharmacy. And then what else happened? Then we had another webinar. I think this one was from TUT, an exit plan webinar academia, where I was also invited to speak on there. Again, I love speaking to students, so that was just call me for free. Like, I'll speak to students any day, any time of the day. Like, these are the things I live for. Equipping, empowering others, giving insight. I love that. So, book a girl. Okay. Okay, and then the next fun highlight was FIP. Oh my gosh! This is literally the most favorite event of Pharmers ever. Like, since Pharmers has become a registered company, this has literally been the most fantastic event we attended ever. Period. Like, what? Pretending at a whole Congress international with how many countries, how many delegates, and having a stand and exhibiting there? Like, it was so surreal. And it wasn't sponsored, it wasn't like subsidized, it was all farmers. Like, that was really a proud moment having the ambassadors there. Oh my gosh, thank you, Chi Chi, thank you, Cisle. You guys were phenomenal. And meeting everybody, old classmates, new colleagues, it was just a surreal moment. Those 4 or 5 days were like chef's kiss. I'm still really super grateful. All the contacts, the connections, the networking. Like, we got contacts from people in America, in Singapore, in Asia, in Ghana, everywhere around the world. Like, I'm still like so dumbfounded. So we're gearing up for Denmark next year. It's gonna be super litty, but I don't think anything can beat Cape Town, to be honest. Okay, so the next highlight was what else? Pharmacy month, of course. September was the entire month of pharmacy, and we had like literally daily campaigns pushing, advocacy. The theme was on vaccines, and we had a whole bunch of posts going on, and that was really good. I always love a good pharmacy month. It is my favorite month, my favorite academic or professional month of the year, because December is my favorite. I'm a December baby, and my birthday is actually coming up in a few days. So December is always going to be my favorite month because of Christmas and New Year's and my birthday. But September professionally is my favorite month because it's pharmacy month. So yeah, it was really good. We had competitions going. We had new students that won some of the short courses and some of the ROP program. We had a lot of discounts going on. So Pharmacy 1 month was really filled with fun and thrilling, insightful, and educational activities. So I really loved it. I loved Pharmacy Month. And then later, we had the book launch. Oh my gosh. Guys, this year we have launched a book. Okay, it's on pre-order, but still, the very first ever handbook for regulatory affairs for the South African context. Like, I'm so mind blown. Like, okay, some of you don't care, and that's fine, but for me, it's such a big deal. So I'm so excited for that. We already have so many orders for it. It's due to be released in January. So like all the excitement is like boiling in. Okay. Calm down, girl. Relax. But I'm super, super excited and super proud of Pharmers and Pharmers Academy and like all that's going on. It's really phenomenal, if I say so myself, but that was very exciting. So I can't wait for that book to actually come out in hard copy. And then we had the SAPRA training day. We had a whole excursion. We went to the Pharmacy Council, the Department of Health, SAPRA. That's as part of the ROP program. So the 12 months placement, the residents get to go and see all the authorities and have a little training on what like day-to-day activities happen, especially pertaining to regulatory affairs and like consulting work, because this academy is training up-and-coming consultants. and training regulatory affairs pharmacists for becoming that. So it was such a pivotal crux moment for SAPRA to invite us and endorse us. I mean, I'm sure you've seen all the pictures on social media. It was really, really such a good, proud day. And then we had to go to the manufacturers. So we went to two manufacturing companies, one for CAMS, one for orthodox medicines, and we got to visit their plant, see their equipment, see their lines where they do various products. Like, just chef's kiss, man. Such highlights. My heart is so full. Like, to put a program together and watch it flourish and watch people thrive in it and see how much learning is happening, how much networking is happening. I'm really just so chuffed about it. It's like I'm so excited and I'm so happy. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And then what else? This was in November and we're now in December. So last but not least, I feel like the Christmas bundle is the last and biggest highlight in terms of like what we offered this year. It's a triple combination for the book, the RA handbook, the work placement for 12 months, and the short course. So that's massive. And we've also had really great positive feedback on that. So just like I'm so happy, I'm so grateful, I'm so like content. But yeah, let me know, you guys, what your favorite highlights of 2024 have been. I mean, there's so many others outside of Pharmers, like the whole standing up for the profession that the students put up. They went to march at the Department of Health and they really demanded post creations and they actually got some. So that was such a win for pharmacy. The ICPA that keeps just throwing wins left, right, and center. The win with the Clicks saga and the unicorn products. And like so many good things happened this year professionally and career wise. So it's been a good year for pharmacy. We hope and trust that 2025 is going to be even better. Oh, yeah, the NHI was officially enacted. That was major for South Africa. And yes, it came with contention, but like, for the most part, it's a good thing. So that was really good. I personally was excited about that. Such a great opportunity. And if you look at it, the CCMDD way, like it's already happening, services being exchanged between private and public. So yeah, it's really gonna flourish to becoming something even greater if done correctly. So implementation is obviously key. But this year has been just fantastic. I'm really happy at the outcomes. Pharmers has done so well. I mean, we've literally doubled our turnover. We've just flourished in so many ways, had so many new products, new services. Growth has been evident. So for that, I'm really excited and grateful. But we keep pushing, guys. 2025, no stopping here. We're going to keep pushing, keep breaking boundaries, keep innovating, keep breaking ground for new endeavors. We're going further into the continent. We want to really have a massive impact on other territories and nations. So that's exciting, really, really exciting. So yeah, stay tuned, keep supporting, keep loving or hating. I mean, all of it is pushing us forward. So, you know. And yeah, thank you. A big thank you to everyone who actually contributed in a positive way. All the likes, the shares, the comments, the purchases, the referrals, the messages, the inboxes. Like, we can't share personal stuff, but the amount of you guys who just inbox with such good reports of, oh, because you did this, I managed to do this, or you inspired me to do this. Like, We get a ton of those, especially at FIP when they came to see us in person. It was so overwhelming. Like, oh, I finally get to meet you. I've been following you for years and you inspired me to do this. Or I opened a pharmacy because of you. Or I studied pharmacy because of you. Like, it was so, so encouraging. And we get inboxes very regularly about similar stuff. So thank you to everybody who actually sees the good in this. I know there's like another side of harshness that sometimes comes across when we speak on issues and become very critical and we point fingers and stuff like that. But it's all in good spirits to progress the profession, to make people realize certain things, and to wake certain people up that may be sleeping, you know? So it's all in good faith and it all comes with the push. You know, you can't be a groundbreaker if you're afraid to break ground. You know what I mean? So for us to achieve the impact that we have, it will ruffle some feathers somewhere, you know, here and there. So it's the price to pay. That's fine. But thanks to everyone who understands the vision, who sees the impact, who acknowledges and recognizes the mission, and who's right there with us to execute it. So thank you guys. Have a fantastic end of year. I wish you all the best, all the prosperity, all the energy and the ideas, the creativity, the innovation for 2025. Take up space, you guys. Dare, take more risks, you know, start things where you are with what you have. Don't wait to be in a perfect state because that's never going to happen. And just throw yourself into your dreams, you know, and you'll be very pleasantly surprised at the end of next year when you look back and see all of your achievements. So that's all from me. Stay blessed and stay farming, guys. Mwah. Bye. See you next year.